Well, it's another end of the year, 2023. After tomorrow, we got New Year's Eve coming up. You guys have a, I hope you guys have a blessed and, you know, really good 2024 coming up. And I hope that, I wish you all the blessings in the world. But, everybody always puts their list up of their best movies of 2023. Now, I'm going to give you my top 10, but I had to put 15 on here because I had a really, I had to go by what I had to go by. I had to go by how I felt each movie. So when I was thinking about this list last night, I sat there and I said to myself, I'm going to go by how I felt on each movie. And so I was like, I got to talk about all these movies because they deserve to be talked about. So, number 15, let me get my little thing here. Number 15 will be, I think I got it right here. Number 15 will be The Nun. That's not number 15, The Nun 2. I went and seen this movie. I didn't see anything wrong with this movie, but then again, I remember going to the theater and I enjoyed this movie, so I got 4K. Now all the movies I got, I don't have a physical copy of it, but The Nun 2 is number 15. Nun 2 is number 15, so it's number 15. Number 14 is a Netflix movie called Run, Rabbit, Run. Run, Rabbit, Run. It's on Netflix. Very good movie. Y'all check it out. It's about a mom. She got a daughter. Her daughter keeps thinking about this little dead girl, which is her mom's sister. Come find out her mom killed her sister. And it messed up the whole family. And somehow the dead sister came back through her little sister, her little girl's dreams. And her mom ended up, it's a very good movie. So that's number 14. That's on Netflix. That came out this year, 2023. And then number 13 is, I think I got it right here. I want this on 4K, but I couldn't get it. It was on it was on Blu-ray. But I like Blu-ray because I was a Blu-ray fanatic until 4K came out, and I got a 4K TV. And that's The Boogeyman. The Boogeyman. This is an excellent movie. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. And like I told you guys before, a lot of times I'm judging these movies by how I felt from each one to the other. So last night I was watching the show on Apple TV, and I was thinking about all these movies, and I was like, oh, I like this one better than that one. I like this one better than that one. So I put them in the order of how I felt. Because what I did was I looked at them and I was like, you know what? I like that movie more than I like that movie. Does that mean that the movie's bad or anything like that? No, it's just that that's just the order of how I liked them. So that was The Boogeyman, number 13. Number 12 was a movie that was recommended to me because I didn't know nothing about it. And the guy is like 25, 30 years younger than me. His name is Ryan. I work with him. And Five Nights at Freddy. I had to get the 4K copy of it, sometimes people are like, why would you buy physicals when you have Peacock? Because what if I do? What if I get rid of Peacock? What if I decide to? I have a knack of getting rid of streaming services because I'm like, I ain't watching it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. So that's why a lot of times I get rid of streaming services and I get them right back, or I'll get rid of them and then I'll look and they say, oh, you can have this for 3 months at $1.99. I'm like, click. So anyway, yeah. Five Nights at Freddy. What a pleasant surprise. What a pleasant surprise. Took me 4 days to watch it because I was working 11-hour days, so I kept falling asleep. But I got the 4K copy. I just wanted to own it. A lot of times I just want to own it. So that is number 12. Now, number 11 was another one that I went to theaters to go see. And now we're going to be getting into top 10 after this. But number 11, and I really enjoyed this movie too. I went to the theater to go see this movie. I'm glad I trusted my instincts. Was Cobweb. Yep, Cobweb. Got that on 4K as well. Did I get that? Nope. You know what gets me? Cobweb was only on Blu-ray. But then again, every time I get disappointed about, getting something on Blu-ray, I was like, Vic used to get stuff on Blu-ray all the time, so what's the big deal? You love the picture quality on you love the picture quality on Blu-ray, so why are you like tripping because it ain't on 4K? So, Cobweb, oh, great movie. I enjoyed this movie. Like I said, I have no movies that I don't like of 2023. I just don't do that. Well, you big YouTubers can do that because that's what they do. They go to movies. Excuse me. And what happens is, I can't watch movies like that because I feel like I'm not enjoying myself because I don't really have that many subscribers. So I doubt if I ever get big on here. If I do, it'd be by some blessing from God, really. That's how I look at it. So the people that I have on this station, I'm on my channel, subscribe. I thank you all for it. But hey, I'm gonna leave well enough alone. So that's why I never do a top 10 what I didn't like at 23, because I don't watch movies like that, because when I go to movies, I feel like I'm not enjoying movies because I want to go, ooh, I'm gonna go see this movie so I can upload something on my YouTube channel, because I don't do that. I'm surprised I still got 69 subscribers on there because I don't hardly ever upload. So now we're going to get to number 10. My top 10. This was a total surprise. And I'm glad I followed my instincts, because my daughter's fiance, he kind of like, he'll tell her, he goes, oh, I thought that was a terrible movie. That wasn't that. But I told her about this movie, and she told her boyfriend, he went and seen it, and he loved it. Talk to me. Talk to me. This was a pleasant surprise. And I think this is an A24. I don't know if this is A24. Yep, this is A24. A24, man, they be putting out some bangers, man. But anyway, talk to me. This had to be in my top 10. It was a pleasant surprise. Yeah, talk to me. Grabbing that hand and all that kind of stuff. Of course, me being, I'd have seen that. I'd have been like, hey, I'm out. I'm not coming back to that party either. Y'all can have fun. I ain't into that kind of stuff. I ain't into that. So that's number 10. That's my top. It was a lot of them on this top. Like I said, all these movies I like, but these are the ones that made my top 10. But I had to mention, my honorable mentions was the, Nun 215, Run Rabbit Run on Netflix 14, Boogeyman, Five Nights at Freddy, Cobweb was number 11. Okay, so The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Now, a lot of people, this movie didn't do that well with people, and I don't know why. But I got that in Blu-ray. They didn't offer that in 4K either. So I was kind of surprised. But very good movie. Very good movie. I mean, this movie was good. Somebody's like, oh, I thought it was kind of dark and I couldn't see. I said, that's what made it creepy to me, because it was kind of dark. So, yep. Last Voyage of the Demeter. Last Voyage of the Demeter. Okay. And sorry about that. I had to put it on pause. I had a movie I didn't even bring out here. Okay, now number 8 is Scream 6. And I got this bad boy in steel. I got this bad boy in a steelbook. I got it in steelbook. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to watch this next one, though. I just don't think I'm going to watch it. I don't know why. I've heard some things, and I think I know where they're going with it. I don't think I'm going to go there. So, anyway, this will probably be my last hurrah, unless the trailer will swoon me in or something. But, yeah, Scream 6 is my 8th on my top 10. Yeah. I got a steelbook, man. I'm starting to get into the steelbooks. I just like the way they feel. You know what I mean? I just like the way they feel. So, number 7 is sorry about that. I had to put that on pause. I cannot believe when I made this video, I said I'm going to have everything set up to where I don't forget stuff, but I forgot again, so I apologize for that. But number 7 is Evil Dead Rises. Now, this is another one I went to the theaters to go see by myself, and I love this movie. I'm a big Evil Dead fan. You know, Sam Raimi's the one that started it all, but yeah, I got this on 4K. This was an excellent movie. I mean, excellent. I'm talking excellent movie. I was really impressed with this movie. Seriously impressed. Yeah, it was just wow. And let's see, Evil Dead Rise was number 7. Okay, number 6 is Luther, the Fallen Son. That was on Netflix. That had Idris Elba in it. He was this agent over in Great Britain, and this guy was doing a bunch of killing, and he was using it on the internet and stuff like that. But that was number 6. That's a Netflix. That's a Netflix thing. Luther, the Fallen Son. And then number 5 is another one. It's called Leave the World Behind. That just came out recently. That's got the guy that's going to be playing Blade, and it had a lot of good actors in it. It had had the guy that played in the Black Phone. Julia Roberts was in that movie, but that was a really, really good movie. I was really impressed with Leave the World Behind. So Leave the World Behind is number 5. Okay, you ready for this? I know this is going to make some people frown, but I don't care. Number 4, and it almost went higher. Number 4 is Barbie. Yep. Actually, this is not going. I'm giving this copy away because I got a steelbook. I know that there's a lot of controversy behind this movie, but you got to understand, there's not been that many billion-dollar movies out there, and I knew that this movie would do good. I don't know why. I even told people, a guy like me should not even like this movie. But I'm gonna give its credit what credit's due. This is just. I enjoyed the movie. I don't know why. I know that I got a friend of mine. He thinks about the same way I do, but he won't get Barbie time of day, and I don't blame him. I don't know why I like Barbie, but I do. I like Barbie, and I'm ordering a steelbook edition of Barbie. I think next week, but. I just thought, I don't know why. I like Barbie, and I got to give credit where credit's due. And yeah, Barbie is my number 4. And my number 3 is, hold on, I forgot something. You know what? I almost started this video completely over. I sit here yesterday and I said, I'm going to make sure I got everything ready, and I didn't have it ready. I had 3 movies I did not bring in. Now, some of them I didn't have because they're on Netflix, but my number 3 is Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers, right there. Yep, that's number 3. Super Mario. Yep. And yeah, this was almost my number 2. Almost my number 2. But I thoroughly enjoyed Super Mario. $1 billion movie, by the way. $1 billion movie. Yep. $1 billion movie. But that was my number 3. But my number 2, and it was hard because I wanted to put this as number 1, is I got this coming in Steelbook too. Megan. God, did I love this movie. This movie was so flippin' entertaining. So different, man. I kept saying, man, I went to work when I found out. I said, I like to see a Chucky and Megan thing. Megan whooped Chucky's ass. That's why I told somebody, I said, guys, Chucky probably give her a little run for her money. But I said, Megan, boy, she was a trip. I mean, man, she was a trip. But, God, this movie was so good. I actually got the Steelbook edition actually coming in January the 4th because I wanted the Steelbook edition. So I'll end up, either I'll give this to my daughter or somebody like that, see if anybody wants it. I usually take a lot of movies. I don't even sell them. I'm just taking the, like a Salvation Army or something like that or something. But anyway, Megan is my number 2. Number 1, this blew me out of the water. I got out of church one day. It was just recently. And I was sitting there eating my breakfast and I was like, what is this? What is this? And I kept looking at my phone. Godzilla -1. I was shocked how good that movie was. Now, I grew up watching, the Godzilla versus Mothra, all the Godzilla, the black and white Godzilla. There's a lot of Godzillas that came out, and I grew up as a little boy. I also grew up watching Ultraman. I also grew up watching Johnny Sokko and his Flying Robot. Now, it ain't had nothing to do with Godzilla, but these are Japanese IPs that a lot of us kids grew up watching all that stuff. And so, I grew up watching Godzilla, so I was a big Godzilla fan. So I was literally looking at it, and I was eating my breakfast, and I got out of church, and it was like, I got out of church like 11:20. I got home, and I was like, Godzilla -1. I kept reading and reading, and I kept reading the comments. I was like, dang. And it was only playing in select play. And sure enough, it was playing in this little town I live in. And it was like, I think it was like, they had like a 12:45 showing, and I looked at my clock in the kitchen. It was like 12:30. So I, finished up my breakfast, man. I got my car and went out there and watched this movie. And Godzilla -1 is my favorite movie of 2023. The only reason why Oppenheimer ain't on here, because I didn't watch it. Do I have Oppenheimer? Yes, I bought it on 4K, but I just ain't popped it in yet. So I can't put it on this list because I don't know. I know Oppenheimer is probably on a lot of people's list, but it's not on mine because I didn't watch it. But anyway, that's it. That's my top 10 and plus my 15 honorable mention. God bless, take care, and Happy New Year. And may you have a blessed, and I hope you guys reach your goals for 2024. And may you have a good one. God bless you and take care. We'll see you.